Hello, Facebook. How are you? If you're catching this as a replay, type replay in the comments. And if you're joining me live, welcome. For those of you who don't know this face, I am Nikki, and I help small businesses clarify their message, simplify their marketing so that they can make more sales. So if you're looking to grow your business this year, then this Facebook Live is going to be for you. I'm going to shamelessly ask for you to share this with anybody you know that is looking to grow their business. And also to stay to the end, because I have got a very limited time offer for you that I have not told anybody about on Facebook before, and it's not actually even gone out to my list yet. So if you're intrigued, then stay to the end of this Facebook Live. But I've had in the last, say, 2 or 3 days, about 5 emails in response to an email I sent out to a few of my past clients talking about typical places that people get stuck with their brand and their marketing message. And the thing that comes up time and time again is attracting the wrong type of clients. So this seems to be a problem for a lot of people. I've talked about in another Facebook Live how to find the smallest viable market, how to constrain down your market, and also find a super niche. So I'll put the link to that Facebook Live below. But for now, I wanted to talk about this, this way of attracting the right type of clients and how it could be your brand message and your marketing that is broken, and how you can fix it quite simply to start attracting the right type of clients. So what I want you to do for this exercise that I'm going to take you through is there's 5 really simple questions. So I want you to think of a client that you currently have, or a prospect, someone you would like to work with, and run through these 5 questions to work out whether they're right for your business and whether your brand and marketing is doing what it should to attract these right kind of people. So once again, if you are joining for the replay, please click replay below. And if you're joining live, welcome. If you've got any questions, please just pop them in the comments box below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And stay till the end, because I have got a really special offer for you which hasn't been publicized before. But let's get stuck into these 5 questions. So number 1, does your client have a singular problem that you can solve? Might sound a little bit obvious, but are you falling into the trap of trying to solve too many problems at once? So that kind of anything you need person, which really dilutes your brand and your business, and also means that you're working all the time to try and solve different problems. Maybe you're not working in your zone of genius. Maybe you're kind of scattering yourself too thinly, and therefore not enjoying what you're doing in your business and not making enough profit because you're doing too many things. So I'll give you an example of this. It might be a nutrition coach or someone who works as a nutritionist or in the health and wellness space, and you help people balance their hormones and get back into optimal health. Now, are you also trying to solve every other problem they may have in their life and their wellness and their health, and moving away from this one core offering? So is it scattered, and therefore are you not attracting those people because that message is not singular enough and not clear enough? It could be the same if you're a copywriter and you help people write, you know, amazing bios or amazing about pages, but you're getting people asking you to write, you know, something for a brochure for real estate, and that's not your target market. So think about one singular problem that you can solve. Does your ideal client have this problem that you can solve? So that's number 1. Number 2, which and super importantly, is are they willing to invest to solve this problem? So if you are coming up against people that are not willing to invest to solve their problem, so say you're a service-based business, you might be an interior designer, you might be an architect, you might be a copywriter, you might be a yoga instructor, a kinesiologist, whatever that might be. So you know you've identified a person with a problem that you can solve, but they are not willing to invest to solve that problem. There's a couple of things that could be wrong with your brand message and your marketing here. First of all, that problem could not be painful enough that they actually want to solve that problem. So we're more motivated as humans to move away from pain than we are towards pleasure. So something has got to be really painful for us want to shift from that pain to somewhere else. So the first thing is, yes, it could be that the problem is not painful enough. So you need to dig a little bit deeper on that. The second thing could be that they do have a really painful problem, but you are not articulating your value and your ability to solve that problem for them through your brand message and through your marketing. So if there's a disconnect between your ability to solve that problem, the problem they have, if they have like some kind of, oh, I'm not sure you're the right person to solve this problem, then your brand message and your marketing is broken and you're not going to get those people in the door. The third thing is that they get results due to the work they do with you because they take action. So we don't want clients that don't take action. Nobody wants to work with you. So say you're doing weight loss, nutrition, any of those things, anything in a service-based business. If your client is not willing to do what it takes to get the result and all the work is on you and they are just never going to take that action, they're not an ideal client. So again, you need to look back at your message and your marketing. Are you attracting people that aren't willing to put in that work? You want to attract the people that are willing to do the work to get the results. So just to recap quickly, number one is they've got a problem that you can solve. Number two is they're willing to invest. And number three is they're willing to take action. So if you've just joined this Facebook Live, welcome. I've seen a couple of people have joined, and I seem to be terrible at working out where comments and things are. So I will get back to them after. And if you're on the replay, just type replay below. I've got a limited time offer that I'll let you know about at the end of this Facebook Live. So please stay on and feel free to share this far and wide with any friends or people you know that are trying to grow their business and their brand this year. We're talking about attracting the right type of clients and where your brand and marketing may be broken. So we've talked about the first three. So having a problem to solve, willing to invest in the problem, and willing to do the work to get the results. The fourth one is you want clients that create wildfire word of mouth for your brand and your business. So you're working with people and you are getting them results because you've solved their problem, and therefore they are going on and referring other people to you. So your business is growing organically as well through other ways, but the best kind of clients are the ones that come to us through referrals. So are you creating the result that gives this wildfire word of mouth? And do you have a strategy in place to get referrals? Now, I'll do another Facebook Live another day about a strategy around referrals for your business and your brand. But for now, let's just focus on, are you creating that environment? And the very last one is, do you enjoy working with them? And that might sound like, well, yes, of course, Nikki, like I want to enjoy working with them. But we've all had clients that we don't like working with. Everyone has along the way. And I would bet that usually within those first 15 minutes of having a meeting with them or talking to them, you know this is going to be the painful client because they don't want to take responsibility for their actions, they show up late for the meeting, or they're not going to review things on time, or they're going to blame somebody else for the lack of results. So again, your message and your marketing need to be really strong so you attract the people that you're going to enjoy working with. You get on the phone with them or you start your work with them and you're like, this is the kind of person that I'd actually be friends with. They're great to work with. And therefore, it's going to be a wonderful environment that creates all those other things, the word of mouth, etc., etc. So to recap on those problems, problem you can solve, willing to invest in it, willing to take action, create wildfire word of mouth, and enjoy working with them. So with that said, I would like to let you know that I have a few spots available in my calendar this year to work with people privately. It's the first time I've done this in over 12 months, opened up any spots in my diary to work with people one-on-one. And if you are my ideal client and I am a fit for you, then I'd love to hear from you. So all you have to do is click the link above to schedule a time in my diary. If there's still some spots available, then you can grab one and we will hop on the phone for 30 minutes. And yes, I will be looking, can I solve the problem that you have? And that would be that you have an unclear message, an unclear market, and your marketing isn't hitting the mark. You don't have a plan in place, and you need a plan in place so your marketing is more simple, gives you more ease, and you can get more sales this year. You are willing to invest in marketing in your business. You know that marketing is essential to your business. You're willing to take action to get results, and that when you get that result, I'm sure you will tell people about it and we will enjoy working together. So I've just run through those exact 5 questions that I've just shared with you. That is my filter for working with people, and I hope that by using those questions that you can now start to assess some of the clients or some of the prospects and leads you have to see if your brand and your message is hitting the mark and where it might be broken. I'd love you to share this Facebook Live, and if you have any comments or questions, just pop them below. And if you want to schedule a call, just click the link above. That was short and sweet, but I'm going to hop off now, and I will pop in tomorrow, probably do another live for maybe 5-10 minutes, maybe on the strategies around getting wildfire word of mouth or anything else that pops up over the next 24 hours. Okay, see ya.